final thoughts on Friday's game? I mean, after you get home, look at film, and what'd you think?
Well, given some time, even Saturday morning, the one thing that stood out to me the most, I think, was, the guys just didn't quit. They had some things go against them, some plays during the game where, there was some crossroads moments where they could have gone either way, and I think they played their hardest through the end of the game, and we can build from that. There's a lot to fix for sure, but one of the things that's very, very difficult to fix is just kids' attitudes and getting them to work hard, and we don't have to do that. We've got a group of guys that is willing to work hard day in, day out, every play, and we can build from there.
So looking at this week with Rockridge coming in, who, year to year just seems to just reload. But they had quite a game. They only won by a little bit, right? Last week over, was it Roseville they played, I think, Monmouth Roseville?
Yeah, they 28-22, I think it was. The score was kind of misleading, I think, a little bit. I think Rockridge controlled a lot of that game. Monmouth Roseville, from what I remember from film, they scored on, I think it was a kick return, an interception return, and a big pass. Okay. But they were able to contain Rockridge too. I told these guys, and I've told others, the Federer kid from Rockridge is probably going to be the best athlete we see all year at quarterback, at any position. He's just that skilled and that talented. But that doesn't mean we can't, game plan. We can't do things to put ourselves in the best position. But it's going to be somebody that, is just a little bit better, or even maybe a lot better than what we've seen so far.
So you get a home game, first home game of the year. Who else from last week? Again, looking at both sides of the ball, did anybody really stand out to you that after that first game you went, oh yeah, this was not expected out of this kid?
At times there's a lot of kids, and I think that was our problem. Is it wasn't this, it wasn't a full game from enough kids. There were a lot of times where kids, I mean, we showed a clip of Trevor Pratt running down early in the first quarter, trying to chase down a kid 40, 50 yards down the field, and just giving great effort like that. And we showed some things from our running backs, and there were times when our both sides of the ball on the line were really good. I just think there wasn't consistent enough for the 4 quarters for us to really be able to come out on top in a tight game where we make a lot of mistakes too.
Which it was, and like we had talked about that Friday, it was a tight game, and I think, did that, the kids had to be feeling, like, hey, we're right there with anybody.
Yeah, I think so. I think they understood, and they still understand that, we can compete week in and week out, and that's a mindset. That's something that, we just got to continue to try to build in these kids, is that we can compete every Friday night if we do our jobs, if we played it hard every play. If we get as many guys, up 11 would be great every play. It's not going to happen every time, but if we can get 10, 11 guys every play doing their job, we're going to be able to compete with everybody we play. Whether or not they may be more skilled in some positions, we've got a collective group that if we can play hard and consistent every down, we're going to be competitive every Friday night, or we should be competitive every Friday night.